And now it is time for the first PWC confrontation moment of the week. Well, now as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, Erebos will be in action at Dominatrix. Last week we saw Stratus coming down the aisle saying that Tyson Kidd gave her permission to find an opponent for Erebos at Dominatrix. Now the most surprising thing about this is Trish didn't say who he is. She kept it a mystery until Dominatrix night itself, which means Erebos doesn't know who he's gonna face at Dominatrix. But this past week on PWC, Erebos had some kind of preparation match for what's yet to come at Dominatrix, when Erebos successfully defeated another PWC talent named Zacky Leo. It was a very short match, 4 minutes length, which in my perspective I think Erebos is more than ready for what's yet to come at Dominatrix. Will be his opponent? Well, that's a hard question to answer right now. We have no updates about it, no speculations, no rumors. Nothing going on backstage, nothing that can confirm us any speculations, nothing about nothing. So who is gonna face Erebos at Dominatrix for the PWC World Heavyweight title? Well, only God knows, we don't know. But we have to wait until the pay-per-view itself to find out. And now it is time for the second PWC confrontation moment of the week. Well, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, it was a match between Starlight Kid and Zeda. As we know, Starlight Kid, since the first moment she came down here, she has been dominant match after match, no losses. For our surprise, Starlight Kid has no losses till this very moment. Who is gonna be able to stop her streak? Well, we don't know. All we know by now is that Starlight Kid is very, very, very in high stakes. Starlight Kid defeating successfully Zeda in the middle of the ring, a match with 6 minutes long. But after the match, well, I guess that Joseph got into the ring to get an interview after Starlight Kid about her next opponent. Will her next opponent be able to stop her dominant streak? Well, I guess we're gonna find out who that is and if the answer is yes or no. Check it out for yourself. Well, congratulations first of all, Starlight Kid, on your victory over Zeda. And to be quite honest with you, since you first came to PWC, you never lost a match till this very day, which means you are pretty much a very dominant woman in the ladies' locker room. But now the thing is, your next opponent, I would say that is someone that has been here for quite a while, and you don't know very much about her when it comes to ring abilities. Will it be a tough challenge for you to face Finn Mason at Dominatrix? Well, you see, I wouldn't say that would be tough, because look around. I've been facing women after women on that ladies' locker room. And you're not the only one asking me that question, Joseph. In the backstage on our locker room, those ladies, they try to test me. They try to test my strength. They try to test my abilities. But at Dominatrix, they're gonna see that those tests didn't mean nothing. Okay, I'm gonna face Finn Mason, a very high standards girl in our locker room. She quite has her bar high, I would say. But Dominatrix, if I've been dominant till this very moment, Dominatrix will be the major turning point. So Finn Mason, it doesn't matter if I'm facing her or someone else. Finn Mason is just another woman on the wait list to be defeated by myself. As I slowly climb into the top of the ladder to become the next ladies champion, and I can see that in the near future. Me defeating women by women, week after week, pay-per-view after pay-per-view, at one point in time, the time will come for me to be the ladies championship of this company. And it feels like Finn Mason is just another card on the wait list. Nothing else for me. It doesn't mean anything else but another challenger. Okay, thanks. And now it is time for the third PWC confrontation moment of the week. Well, before we go on with the show, ladies and gentlemen, let's recap what happened last week. Last week, when the Cult were having a non-title match against the Chilean Preach, by the end of the match, they were attacked by a very surprise team. A team that we haven't seen here in PWC for quite a while. I'm talking about Mortis and Rot, the Disciples of the Apocalypse. They came after the match, attacking the Cult after their successfully victory over the Chilean Preach. And now this past week, Tyson Kidd decided to book a tag team match for them. Because apparently the Disciples, after 2 years, well, let's count it out. The last time the Disciples faced the Cult, it was at Jungle Fury's 2021 edition. Now they want to rekindle that pay-per-view and Tyson Kidd to prove them that they are going to have that match at Dominatrix. He decided to throw them a task in the middle, and that's why this past week the Disciples of the Apocalypse, Mortis and Rot, defeated the team of Will Ferrera and Odison. This is quite impressive because Will Ferrera and Odison have been fighting each other for 2 weeks now. They actually had a rematch last week. And now they decided to try out something as a team. Will it work? Well, I'm here to say to you that it didn't. Because Will Ferrera and Odison, well, there was no controversy after the match. But they lost either way against the Disciples of the Apocalypse. Will the Disciples of the Apocalypse be able to stop the tag team title reigning of the Cult? A tag team title reigning that has been going for almost 3 months? Well, only time will tell. We'll see you at Dominatrix. And now it is time for the fourth PWC confrontation moment of the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it was quite the main event. We saw Giulia in action, defeating none other than AJ Lee. Now what's quite impressive about this is that Giulia had a major surprise by the end of the match. Not one, but 2 major surprises. Now what I'm gonna tell you right now may surprise you, but by the end of the match, Giulia was just celebrating when out of nowhere, Ronda Rousey made her return to PWC. Yes, Ronda Rousey, you heard me well. We haven't seen Ronda for more than a month. She has been out. She just completely vanished out of nowhere for quite a while. Right after, her friend vanished as well, Shafir. But Ronda's vanished was not for so long as Shafir, because by this moment we still don't know where the hell is Shafir. Not even Ronda was supposedly her best friend. But Ronda, after that moment, she disappeared as well, just for quite some few weeks to discover, or try to discover, what was going on with Shafir, she didn't find out about a damn thing. Now Ronda returned, hoping for some new things to do in PWC. And then, well, we thought that Ronda was gonna give her congratulations to Giulia, but that was not the case. Well, apparently they gave a hug, like welcoming Ronda back to PWC after that short disappearance. But then things turned out very quickly because after Giulia turned her back on Ronda, Ronda attacked her from the back without any mercy, foot on her body. And this, I would say, was probably one of the most heel turns in PWC's history. Ronda attacking Giulia, making her believe that it was actually some congratulations hugs. But it was all a setup that led to a major attack by Ronda at Giulia. And so after the match, Giulia went to Tyson Kidd's office to take out of him some explanations and make some justice out of this. Now Tyson Kidd next week will speak on this in an interview, sit-down interview, not in the ring, but in the back, sit-down interview with Joseph at Tyson Kidd's home. What is Tyson Kidd gonna do about this? Giulia and Ronda. Will it happen? We're gonna wait to see.
Outside the ring. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up.
And he reversed it. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
He gets out of trouble there. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works. Reversal.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Talk about catching a beating. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Watch out. That landed like a ton of bricks. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
He saw that one. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Think he's got him.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Great counter.
He was one step ahead on that one. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
He saw that one coming. When this guy's on, look out.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Watch this.
And now, looking to put him away. He's zoned in on the back now.
Boy, those vertebrae's got to be close to being fractured.
Oh, gosh, right down on the kidneys.
Look at this.
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next? Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Oh man, did you hear that crunch?
There may be no stopping him.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. What a reversal. Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's...
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
2.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
The crowd clearly divided for this triple threat match. There doesn't seem to be a runaway favorite in this one.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? And somebody's going to be sore in the morning. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Well, I think this man means business. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
This could do it.
Maybe it. 1, 2, 3.
It's all over. What an amazing triple threat contest.
Matt Hardy is one of the true innovators of WWE, a tag team legend, mainstay of the Attitude Era, and one of the masterminds behind the TLC match.
And across the way is the apex predator, Randy Orton, a man whose cunning tactics and deadly wrestling prowess have made him one of the biggest and most enduring threats the WWE has ever seen.
Randy is not in there with an opponent. He's in there with prey.
Randy Orton is on the attack, and here comes Orton.
And now that one's countered. Orton with a fence press. Rapid fire right hands.
Randy Orton has never stopped preying on the biggest game here in WWE, and that's why he's the legend killer. Does that experience do him any favors today?
Absolutely. Orton's taken out the likes of Mick Foley, Shawn Michaels, even The Undertaker. Proving yourself against living monuments in this industry gives you a psychological edge the rest of your career. All those men you just mentioned, Corey, fell victim to the RKO. No doubt his opponent will be looking to counter that attack. But if Orton can find the opening, it's all over. Randy Orton is found. What the? Why is Jeff Hardy here?
We've seen a drastic shift in Matt Hardy's personality lately. Ever since he's become woken, he's been speaking quite differently and has been doing weird things at his house.
What's going to happen here? Backbreaker. Spine shattering.
Matt Hardy getting put to the test.
Things are not looking good for him right now. Oh, nasty impact. Orton measuring. Boom!
Byron alluded to Matt Hardy becoming woken and certainly endeared the already popular Hardy even more with the WWE Universe as he chants about deleting his opponent and shows the world his quote-unquote Hardy compound.
This condition is the best thing to ever happen to the Woken Warrior. You obsolete mules should recognize that Matt Hardy is at his best with the Woken Army by his side as he sentences his opponents to deletion.
Okay, right to the midsection.
Nice job by Randy Orton there.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Is this what he needs for the win? Momentum is fully in the corner of Randy Orton now.
That can certainly do it.
Oh, man, can Matt Hardy recover?
He did it!
Moves like this are why the Apex Predator continues to be dominant.
Here's a moment Matt would probably like to delete.
And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Right from the opening bell, Matt Hardy really looked lost out there tonight.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.